years ago, there was a thing where First Nations tribes bought into the fishing industry, like the corporate fishing industry, got some controlling interest, in order to at least try to keep the people from Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, BEI, all those maritime folk, from destroying their ships, destroying their catch, making it so they can't have a catch, basically denying the First Nations their right to exist, because that's what colonizers do. Now, I was really uptight when I heard that the Métis were thinking about buying into the pipelines. I haven't heard anything about that. However, we do have this. Now, Prime Minister Carney says that he will have a meeting with the First Nations assemblies, no problem, to discuss anything that could go wrong with having yet another pipeline leaking and destroying groundwater and destroying habitat. But I would also suggest that you bear in mind that Carney is the one that said that he would keep his Jewish citizens safe, and is cozying up to the Islamic terrorists that are now praying in the streets, and at least not in Canada yet, but it's already starting, where we're being told, you got this little Star of David. Oh, you don't want to go in that area because you'll aggravate them. They hate me for being Jewish, so I can't go someplace lest they attack me. Pretty much why Israel gets banned from anything. It's not because Israel causes any violence. It's because you, who want Jews to disappear from the planet, won't stop trying to kill us. I would suggest you bear that in mind when Prime Minister Carney makes you any promises. Any. Especially when you consider the fact that Canada has already screwed off on its promise when it comes to reining in the carbon emissions that we are causing. We've already asked for 3 extensions because we can't be bothered to do the right thing and stop this crap. And I'm going to put up a little series of things that are there is no such thing as clean fossil fuels, folks, any more than there is such a thing as clean coal. Okay? So what they're trying to tell you that they're going to do that's going to make this oh so much better than the previous version of stripping the planet of its resources is a lie. Okay? Just as much environmental damage, just as much habitat damage, just as much water damage, just as much danger to the people in the area. And again, I will point out to you that in the 1800s, governments started being told by scientists, we're heating up the planet. We're doing this. 1919, there was an official scientific world scientist saying, guess what? Fossil fuels screw up the planet. And here we are, over 100 years later, looking for excuses as to why we can keep killing the planet.